look at the language of Genesis 1:26, you don't see any evidence of internal dialogue. What you do see is you see words such as us and our. That means when I say us and our, everybody would understand that us is talking about, if I said let us go, then everybody would understand that when I say us, I mean me and someone else. We do see in Scripture over and over again that when we use the word Elohim, that we can use it in two ways. One as a plural, for sure, but also as a singular. Exodus 7:1, where God says, you will be a Elohim to Pharaoh. Moses is not multiple people there. That there is no explicit verse in the Hebrew Bible that gives us the idea of God is one being in three persons, because we don't have that explicit explanation of God's nature as being triune. What that leads to is then we start having these echoes of polytheism. Why, when we talk about this notion, are we limited to three persons of the Trinity? Why not 4 or 5 or 10 or a million? Why are we limited only 3? There's no explicit verse that tells us that there's only 3, but for some reason that seems to be an external assumption. Another thing that comes up, Christians will quote Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And the argument is one, the Hebrew word echad there, actually can be used to refer to a compound unity. So, for example, if I wanted to say this, and they'll bring examples from the Torah, like one bunch of grapes, or one married couple, a male and female. Those are examples of a compound unity. A compound unity in that way is really all you're saying is one bunch of grapes is actually several grapes together in a grouping. There's nothing internal. It's not one grape housing many grapes within. It's, again, external. Male and female being of one flesh, all you're saying is you're uniting the male and the female, but that's not internal, that's external. The Trinitarian view is that there's one God with three persons. If you're making that kind of assumption, then we have to listen to what Maimonides says. Those who say God is one and has many attributes declare unity with their lips, but assume plurality in their thoughts.